Right now we at past well over 2,000, right? But let's look at them on a monthly. On a monthly, the movement hasn't been that crazy, right? We was at beginning of last month, we was at 1,700. The lowest we got to was around 1,600. That was the lowest we got to, and now we at 2,100 for Ethereum. Now let me show you ETC. Just for this past month, it's been better, right? Now you see this monthly chart, way higher. This was at $12, and now it almost doubled. Now it's at 21. So I like ETC a lot. What's good, D? My guy, what's up? I like ETC. Since we on crypto, I could get on a little crypto wave. This one I like too. BAT I like a lot. This one is cheap too. Basic attention token. I like this one, especially for like a medium term hold. Look at this chart right here. This is the yearly. This was at 2 cents in July last year. Now is at the current price is at 140, 145 right now. 144 on 3-month chart. Steady rise on it. Steady on a 3-month. On a monthly chart is good. Hasn't been going crazy up, but it's been steady. So you guys can write that one down, BAT. And what's cool about it too is called basic attention token. And the thought behind BAT is what's funny is I'm actually using a web browser right now. So what it is it's a web browser that you can use, and that it's basically private, and it blocks you from getting ads. Like here it shows how many ads is being blocked. It shows how fast your bandwidth is, how fast everything goes and whatnot. And with this is, instead of, you know how Google and other services, they track what you do on like Facebook, Instagram and stuff like that, right? What you do on other sites, or like what you do on other apps. And once they track how you do certain things, or even when they also track like even when you have conversations, like if you ever had a conversation, yeah, attention coin, yeah, and it's been going up, yeah. I haven't posted it, but I've been in this for a little bit. I've been in this probably for like a month and a half, and it's been good. Let me show you. Since I've been in it, we've been up since we've been in it. You know what I mean? We've been up. This was at 70 cents. We already doubled our money. This site is called Coin. I'm gonna write it down. Coin. This is the best site for all the crypto stuff. CoinMarketCap.com. I'm gonna pin it right now. CoinMarketCap.com. Yeah, I'm gonna get back. Yeah, but yeah, we doubled the money since we've been in this. We easily doubled the money since we've been in this already. BAT. Yeah, they got an app too. They got an app too. You can you can use a desktop app. It's like, instead of using Safari, or instead of using Google Chrome, instead of using Firefox, you could just use it's called Brave. You could just go to their website and just straight up and just download it, and it's fast and everything. Like it's pretty lit. But so back to what I was saying, when it comes to websites, they track what you do on different apps, right? So like, for example, you ever like had a conversation with someone, let's say like about like dominoes or something, then all of a sudden you get a ad for dominoes, you know? And the reason for that is because your phone is tracking you, right? Or sometimes you look something up on like Nike.com, and then all of a sudden you go on Instagram and then you'll see an ad for Nike. Like, you know, that's how they target you when it comes to ads, right? Now with Brave, with the Brave browser, it doesn't track you that way. What it does is it would give you a certain amount of ads throughout the hour. You could decide how much you want. You could decide if you get 1 ad an hour or 4 ads an hour, and the ads are random, you know. So it's not tailored towards what what you or may not like. You know what I mean? So it's not like it's not basically going in on your privacy. So it gives you random ads, and then if you like the ads, whatever, you could basically tip whoever the content creator is, and it basically gives you money for watching the ads. So that's what I found pretty cool about it. So this is a cool investment. This one is on Coinbase too. It's only $1.44. So I would write this one down, BAT. It's a nice one. Another one I like too is Matic. I'm gonna give you guys just hidden gems right now. Things that I could double or triple by next year. Polygon. So basically what Polygon is, this is like they trying to have a solution for Ethereum. So they're trying to have a layer 2 solution where basically, because Ethereum is great, right? But the thing about Ethereum right now, Ethereum has high fees. So in order to do, like, it doesn't have high fees as far as like sending money, but it has high fees as far as with the NFTs goes, because all the NFTs are run on the Ethereum blockchain, right? And that's part of the reason why Ethereum is going up. And that's the reason why Ethereum is going to still keep going up, right? But with Polygon, they are basically creating a platform where people could also like sell their NFTs, do stuff like that, but at a way cheaper price. So this is a good play. And they backed by good people. They got a good team. So, and it's only 36 cents. And we can look at the chart real quick. And I got in at like 38 cents. So I took a little L on this. So for the past 3 months, it's been just riding at around like 38 cents, 40 cents. So it's been steady. Like, let's look at the last month. As you can see, for the last month, it hasn't really been going up. It's just been steady. So when you see this, like especially on the chart, that means that it's consolidating. It means it's not going up or not going down. That means a lot of people are building their position right here. That's what that means. Because usually when it comes to price movement, it will go up, sideways for a little bit, down, sideways for a little bit, up, sideways for a little bit, down, right? Or it will go up, sideways for a little bit, down, or up, sideways, up. But there's always going to be a consolidation period. And this has been holding for a while. Another one that's like this too is Chainlink. So that's why I know this may pop soon. So this is another one you guys can look at. Matic, called Polygon. What's funny about Chainlink, I actually went up just a little bit. Look, it's at $33 now. I was talking about this when it was like 28. It's at 33. And this ain't even reaches full potential yet. Look at just a 3-month chart right here. Steady climbing. The yearly chart's been great for Chainlink. And when it comes to crypto, the most important thing, right, is there's so many coins out there, right? Like we can go to coin, like this is coin market cap, right? Like we can see how many cryptos is out there. Like there's literally hundreds of coins, right? This is just the first page alone, 100 coins. And this shit goes all the way to 47 pages. So that means there's 4,700 coins, right? Almost 5,000 coins or more, right? So you got to pick the right one, you know, because a lot of them going to end up being bullshit. I would say probably 96% of it or 95% of it is going to end up being bullshit. So you got to pick ones that people could actually use in the real world. Ones that has a strong founder and a strong CEO, you know, somebody that actually did something in the real world, you know, like the guy that actually created the BAT attention token. He's actually the one that created Firefox, and he created, I think, JavaScript too. Like, you can look this up, right? Brave browser. And this is quick research that anybody could do. It's not even take, right? Go to Wikipedia, even from Wikipedia, right? To find out who the CEO, right here on the first page. This is the CEO right here, right? This dude. We never heard of him, but he get into it, right? See, look at it right there. He was a creator of JavaScript. Everybody uses JavaScript programming. You know what I mean? JavaScript. You guys probably heard of it. You don't know what it is, but everybody uses it. It's part of every programming. So he made JavaScript, and he's the CEO of Brave. of BAT, right? He made that too. So like me knowing that caught my attention, you know? That makes me feel more confident when making an investment like that, right? We could look at Ethereum. Ethereum has been holding steady too. I just can't wait for Ethereum to just. Ethereum right now for the past month it shot up. It's crazy because when Ethereum dipped, everybody wished they would have bought in when it was at 1,600, like not even 2 weeks ago. And now we at 2,100. You know, Ethereum looking good. Oh yeah, XRP is going to beat that lawsuit. They already won the first motion already for that lawsuit. We could pop their chart too. They already won the first motion for it, so it looks like they're going. That's why they shot up. XRP was at like 60 cents, I believe, last week, some shit like that, and it's at like $1. Look, it went down a little bit. It's at $1.34 right now. XRP is good. XRP is good to go. And the reason why I like XRP because XRP been around since crypto was like first lit, you know? In 2016, 2017, around the time when I was in crypto, XRP was the top 5 coin. You know what I'm saying? And it's still here. So XRP, like Litecoin, like those are like the, you know what I'm saying? Those are like the blue chip ones. But let's look at the chart real quick. This the chart. Like, look, just beginning of April, XRP was 50 cents. It was 50 cents, XRP. And now the joint shot up. It doubled. It went to 135. And what's so funny about XRP is so nasty right now is Americans can't even really get it. You can't. It's not on Coinbase. Like they took it off of Coinbase. They took it off of Coinbase right when they had the SEC lawsuit pending, right? And now the only people who are really eating off this right now is people who are overseas, like, or unless you got a VPN, you know, if you know what that is. If you got a VPN, then you can act like you're not in the States, but you can't even get the XRP right now. Uphold got it too. That's what's up. I never got an Uphold. Yeah, Litecoin been ripping. I'm not gonna lie, I had to sell a little bit of Litecoin just cause, but I think it could still go up. But I had to sell a little bit though. I'm gonna show you why I had to sell a little bit right now. But let me show you something real quick. So this the monthly on Litecoin right here. This the monthly chart on it. I was like on 130. I remember I was like coin last year when it was at $50 a coin. Me and my man Lago got 4 of them each, and I kept getting some along the way. But this is why I sold a little bit though, because of this. Now, if you see this right here, now back in 2018, 2017, this the peak that Litecoin was at. You see that? So this is from a historical chart from like since Litecoin been a coin, right? So once it hit 250, and that's why I posted that too, because once it hit 250, I knew that's the point where it could hit the resistance at, because that's where it was at last time when it came downhill. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna just take some little bit of profits, because I was in this early. I was in Litecoin. I bought Litecoin when it was at $50. I bought Litecoin when it was at 125. I bought it when it was at 150. Then it went to 225. Sold. Then bought again when it went to 185. You know, then sold a little bit now. So even though I feel like it's still good long term, but I feel like it may retrace a little bit. So but it's pumping though right now. Another one, Mana 2. Mana's actually so good to trade, low key. Cause like look at the movements for Mana. You see the up and down movements. Like Mana is so beautiful. Mana will go from $1.20, go all the way down to 80 cents, then go all back to $1, then go back down to 90 cents. Like I've been riding this, like I've been trading Mana. Then go up, like you guys see this movement with Mana? Like Mana, you can literally just trade Mana because it stays in the range of between, like you see this range right here that is in? Let me scroll up a little bit. The range between like anywhere from like $1.15 to like 85 cents. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're playing with big paper, you can easily trade that. Now, if you're playing with a few hundred, you could make a few dollars. But when you're playing with a lot of money, you can make a lot of money. You can make some good money with it. Yeah, I remember. Yo, that's so funny, Maddie. I remember. You know what's funny? I was one of those people who thought they was going to get rich off of Litecoin, man. Like in 2017, I thought I was going to be the next Warren Buffett because of crypto, and that shit crashed. Because it was funny back then. Most of my position was in Litecoin, and the only reason why I liked it because I liked the name and I liked that it was like the fastest one. Yeah, when it was like at 300 a coin, people was thinking it was gonna be at 1,000, but it wasn't realistic though. Yeah, but as far as stocks, let me just talk about something real quick. All right, so I don't know if you guys know it, but just real quick, this is something that everybody should be privy to this right here. So right now, all across the United States, we have a housing issue, right? In a bad way, and not in a bad and a good way. So in a bad way, if you're trying to buy, but in a good way if you're selling. So right now, like even like I just Google housing prices, right? Because there's a surge right now in housing prices all across the United States right now. And the reason for that is because one of the reasons for that is because they're not. How can I basically explain it? So it's pimp the demand when it comes to housing. One of the reasons for that is because a lot of people are more qualified than they were in the past, right? So in 2020, not a lot of people they weren't spending money like that. So you have a lot of people who have good credit and whatnot, and they are ready to buy, right? So we could just go through just some of the articles just briefly, right? So with the the issue with the housing right now, right? Construction isn't going on like typically as they used to. They're not building as many houses. So because they're not building as many houses, that means it's not keeping up with the demand with the new houses that they're not building, right? Like Wall Street Journal right here. The pandemic ignited a housing boom, but it's different from the last one. Oh, my bad. I'm zoomed in crazy. My fault. Right? So, and the reason why they say it's different from the last one because in 2006 there was a housing boom, right? Where a lot of people just buying up houses left and right. But the difference between then and now is that back then people weren't qualified who was getting these houses, right? Because they were basically giving out loans to people who weren't qualified. And then when those people weren't able to make those payments, it caused those people to default on those loans. Then once those people default on loans, it caused more and more people to keep defaulting, and it caused the housing bubble, right? But now the difference is people are actually qualified right now. People are way more qualified than back then, right? Because a lot of shady shit was going on, but now not really, right? And look, all these articles right here, look, from the Politico. Soaring home prices are starting to alarm policymakers. CNBC. See this right here. The housing market stands as a tipping point after a great year. Vox. Housing prices are out of control. Connecticut and other states battle over a fix in housing segregation. You see? So if you guys want, you guys can look it up. But yeah, there's a housing issue going on, right? And housing prices are going up. So because of that, me being privy to that, what that tell me is what I did was all right, hold up, let me look up the top companies I could benefit from this, right? Some of the ones I posted one last week. EXPI stock. Now this stock right here, they just IPO'd last year, right? And they came out on fire. Look how much they was at when they first came out, $44. and they shot up all. This is the current price right now. You see it, right? But it was a $4 stock, and it shot up all the way to 60 something. I remember actually. You see that 67. Then it went back down. So now it's retracing. But that's on a yearly, right? This is on a 6-month chart. Now, with EXPI, you wonder what they do. So EXPI, they're basically a real estate. We can just go to the website, right? So they basically, how can I say it? New age real estate, basically, where basically they are like, they want to have like a cloud-based, they are cloud-based real estate brokerage, right? Where they have agents from all over the world who basically works for EXP, and apparently they have like a great program where it's basically like real beneficial for the agents. So like you have a lot of different agents who are leaving different companies and they go into EXP. So people are basically saying EXP is the future of real estate for the agents. All right, EXP. Now, I showed you guys the chart. It's $41 a share, right? This one I talked. I didn't speak about it, but I posted it as one of the ones that I picked up last week, right? One that I like this week is Zillow. This is something we all heard of before, right? Zillow. Now Zillow, I like it from the fundamental standpoint that I feel like this is going to also benefit from the real estate boom, right? Because all throughout the United States, when people search for homes, it's usually Zillow, right? Zillow. And yeah, somebody just put a great point. People are moving from the city and people are moving in the Midwest and everything, right? But Zillow, now let's look at the chart. Now, we'll look at let's look at the yearly chart. I always like to look at the yearly chart first, right? Now, beginning of last year, look at this. Zillow was a 147. No, I'm bugging. Zillow was a 47. Let me zoom in. $47 stock Zillow was, right? And look at the current price right now. 147. That's the current price. So it had a great run. While everybody is probably using the app, they're not even investing in it. And look what Zillow's doing the whole exact time. It's just steady going up. Better than any bank, any savings account, right? You guys see that? All the way from there, right? But now look, it shot up, but it retraced now. Now let's go to the 6 month. Now actually, I'm going to show you from a professional view. We go here real quick. Zillow. I like this, so you like show you guys the. All right. Let me just fix this up real quick so it can look good. But yeah, Zillow is setting up for a swing trade right now too. And I'm gonna show you guys why real quick. I just want to show you guys the indicators so you can see what I see. All right, cool. Now, so this is Zillow right here, right? You see, it's a $145 stock, right? Now, I didn't put the 20-day moving average. My bad. Moving average, simple moving average. All right, cool. All right, so this is Zillow right here, right? Now with Zillow, as you guys can see, this stock costs $145 right now, right? Now, the 5-day moving average, so that's basically the average price of the stock within a 5-day period, right? Now, the 10-day moving average is the average price of the stock within a 10-day period, right? 10-day trading day period. Now, the 20-day moving average is what the average price of that stock is within a 20-day moving average, right? So when it comes to the moving averages, really all you have to know, if your price, which is 145, is above the 20-day, that means it's an upward trend. Just know that, right? It's an upward trend. Now, if your price is below the 20-day, that means it's a downtrend. And this is what any stock you can think of. Whatever stock you have in your portfolio, whatever stock you ever heard of in life, if you look at the chart and it's below the 20-day, that means it's a downtrend. If it's above the 20-day, it's an uptrend. Straight facts. Like, we could even actually, let's look at the chart for Zillow, right? So, for example, you see the green line is, let me back this up real quick. All right. Matter of fact, I'm about to be on my teacher shit. The green line is the 20-day moving average, right? You guys can see that, right? The green line all the way across, right? Now, whenever the price, which is, you see the bars, whenever that's above the green line, that means it's an upward trend, right? It's an upward trend. And look what happens. And that when it goes below the green line, that means it's a downward trend. All right? So you see that it goes past the green line. Now we're in the uptrend. And look what happens. Now let's see when it goes below the green line again, right? It keeps going. It touches the green line, but then it go below it. So that means we're still in the uptrend. Now it goes up again past the green line. See that? Get close to the green line again. Now we're in upward trend. Boom, boom. Now it goes below the green line just for a little bit. Now we're in the downtrend, upward trend again. Now look what happened right here. It goes down below. Now we're in the downtrend, right? Right? And then it barely touches it a little bit. Now we're in a downtrend, and now it passes the green line again. So now we're officially in the uptrend for Zillow, right? Now let's look at the price that it's been at before, right? Now Zillow, and right here, and towards the middle of March, right? No, February 16th, this stock was trading at $210, right? And now it's at $145. So can it get there again? Yeah, it can definitely get there again, right? Because price always has memory, right? And plus, with what I said before about the real estate market booming, that gives you more reason why this should go up, right? So that's one of them right there, Zillow. The ticker is Z, right? Which another one I mentioned? USDP. No, USDP. I've been in this one since summer of last year, but I just think it's too good to pass up, and I feel like it's been all right. So this is the USD. So what I like about this stock actually is, let me show you from here first. I don't even gotta show you technical. You just gotta just trust me on that one. USDP. All right. So this is the stock right here, right? So this stock has to deal with you ever check out UWM? Let me see. Let me check it out now, because I like learning new stuff. All right. Let's see what this one's about. UWMC Holdings Company. All right, in Michigan. Okay. Let's look at the chart first. On the 5-day, slightly going up. Monthly, we're on a downtrend, so it was at 13 in December, so it's been going down. So I got to see what they do. They pay a dividend too, so I like that. They pay a 5% dividend. You guys can see right there, right? So that's good. So this right here, whenever you go on Google, right, and you look up a stock, right? Now they have this right here, right, which shows the 52-week high and 52-week low. So what that means, so 52 weeks is how many weeks are in the year, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or how many weeks are in the trading year, right? So the 52-week high is whatever the highest price of that stock was in the 52 weeks period. You guys see that? Now the 52-week low is whatever the lowest of that stock was in the 52-week period. So what's good about this stock that you mentioned, Matt, UWMC, is that this is close to the 52-week low, right? So that, and for me personally, when it comes to trades, I like doing trades when stuff is at a low. You know what I'm saying? When everybody else is scared to buy, that's when I like buying it, right? Because that's when you get it at a discount. I don't want to get it when everybody else is hyped about it. I want to get it when it's low, right? So I like that aspect. Now let's see what it's about. Hold on, let me see. Do they got a? I never heard of it, but do they got a website or something? Let me see. Oh, they do medicine. Interesting. If it's medicine, if it's this, let me know. Because I love biotechs. See, if I could go on my phone, but I'm obviously going live on my phone, I could easily do stuff on certain apps, but yeah, I'll probably check that out though. I gotta see what like the value is on tip rings and stuff like that to see what to go with it. Or they did with mortgages. Oh, okay. That's why they pay a dividend. And all right, that makes sense. That makes sense. That's dope. But the thing is, if they pay mortgages, then they should be on an uptrend. You get me? Because a lot of people have been benefiting right now from what's going on, right? Like let's look at Rocket Mortgage, for example. I don't know why do I always do that. Yeah. Is Rocket Mortgage off the thing? Yeah, I don't know where it's at. No, it's right here, Rocket Companies. Okay, this Rocket Mortgage right here, it's been steady. It's been alright. Yeah, AGNC, that's my favorite that's my favorite REIT stock. So a REIT is basically like a real estate investment trust, I believe. So they pay a dividend, and they pay you monthly too. This is a good one. This has been this is an example of a good mortgage company, right? Like, look at this. We're going straight up. I like AGNC. Look, it was $12 a share, and it's been just steady climbing up. This is one of those stocks that you put in your buy and hold. You know what I mean? You put in your buy and hold. You don't trade this stock. You just buy more of it. And look at that. They pay an 8%. They pay 8% dividend too. So yeah, I love AGNC. And another one too right now that I think people could a dividend stock, because this is just a stock you don't worry about, is USDP. This one we've been in this one too. You know that. But like, look at this one. This one was at $3 a share when we was in this. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this one, USDP. We was in this one. It was $3 a share, and we've been getting paid dividends. The dividend right now is at 7%, but this dividend was at like 13%. When it was at $3 a share, it was like at 13%. But because the stock price has been going up, the dividend's been going down. You know what I'm saying? But it's still good though. It's still good. It's still a good one. And you know why I like this one too? Because from the from fundamental perspective, USDP, so they basically have to do with railways, like as far as rail trains and whatnot. Right, like we go to the website, right? So all the stuff that's being moved across the states, right? You got all these companies, right, who do operations all along it. Hold on. They have like different rail cars and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So this is the industry that they in. And this industry right now is booming right now. The rail industry is booming because of all the online shopping. But anyway, the chart though, so I showed you guys this chart, this just goes up. This the 5-day, this the monthly, and it hit $6 too, $6.50 actually. Right? And it's still good. This the 6-month chart for it. It's the year-to-date chart. It's going up. You see that? It's the yearly chart. It's going up. Now look at the 5-year chart. This is why I love this stock though. Look at this. So before COVID hit, this was a $10 stock, ladies and gentlemen. You feel me? This was a $10 stock. This was a $10 stock. And now it's a $5 stock. I was in this when it was at $3, but it's a $5 stock. So it can easily get back to 10. And look, it was steady at 10. It's past 11 for years, from 2016 all the way to 2020. Once COVID hit, that's when it went downhill. But look at this. So this is a play right here. This is definitely a play, and it pays a dividend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could, dividend.com. Yep, you hit it right on the money. Dividend.com is the best spot to find out all the dividend plays. But even if you go to Google, when you just Google any stock you could think of, right? All right. But yeah, USDP. That's a good one for your buy and hold. That's really a good one. And I think it's going to still going up. You know what I'm saying? It's an American company. Biden, he didn't pass it yet, but the infrastructure bill is going to get passed. They should benefit from it, right? All right. But what we was going to talk about was, oh yeah. So when it comes to any stock, like let's say you look up Apple stock. Oh, Apple's been going up, and I've been preaching Apple the whole month of March. But when you go down, there's going to be something called dividend yield right here. And then you can see how much the dividend is. See? Apple doesn't pay a high dividend because Apple just goes up. So they don't pay a high dividend at all. But let's talk about Apple. Remember the price I was talking about Apple when it was 118, 120? Look at the price of Apple now. See that? I was screaming about Apple for a minute. Right? Look at Apple. Look at this run right here Apple had in a month. Look at this. And what's funny about Apple is because people wasn't patient about it. They just wasn't patient. Like, look, matter of fact, this one I got to put on stock charts because this one's going to look. All right, so let me just set this up real quick. Wow, you had Apple at 115, bro? Apple's a stock you never sell, right? You're not going to sell your iPhone. So, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're going to get a new one. So why would you sell an Apple? If anything, you buy Apple. When Apple's on the low, you buy it. Just like Walmart. When Walmart was on the low, copping it. And it's going up. That's what you do with stocks like that. You don't sell those stocks. Especially you don't sell when it's down, too, at weakness. You sell that at strength. But peep though, right? Look at Apple, man. You see this right here? So this whole time, let me just bring this down a little bit, right? So this whole time right here, this was the price of Apple. And at the second week of February all the way till April, it was just trading around 120. The whole time I'm telling people, buy Apple. Because I'm like, yo, this don't make no sense. Apple's the best company in the world. Like, why is this shit is at 120? It doesn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? That's a quick flip right there. 133. And I don't even check for Apple because that's a buy and hold. So I don't even like see when the gains is on it because I don't even really check for it. I just buy Apple when it's low. You know? And look at that. You see the green line? The green line, remember, that's the 20-day moving average. And the 20-day moving average was what for Apple? Was at 123. You see that? And that's the price. I didn't even look at the 20-day moving average. So I just said it right now. See that? So it was at 123 for a minute, and now it's at 132. So you could have. So even if you do options, you could have did options for Apple. You would have came up right now. That could have been a few. That could have been a few hundred, a few thousands if you played it right. Easy. Yeah, Tesla gonna get to 3,000 this year, but the thing is when, right? Is it gonna happen in 3 years? Is it gonna happen in 2 years? Is it gonna happen in 5 years? You just don't know when, but it's gonna happen. They're probably just gonna make people sweat it out because they know all the young people in Tesla, and you know they don't want all the young people to eat. Another one I mentioned too. No, did I say Zim already? I think I did mention. I talked about Zim already. Another one, another vaccine play, not a vaccine play. This one I've been in. Actually, let me show you. Oh, it looks beautiful in the shot, actually. Let me show you guys this one. Summit Materials right here. This is a infrastructure play one for me. Let me just fix this up. The 5, the 10, and the 20-day moving average real quick. And if anybody got any tickers, just shout them out so I can look them up too. So you guys can write this one up right here. This is a good one. I like this one. I've been in this one too, and it's been right. It's been right. This ain't even giving me a chance to sell it yet. That's how good this one's been. So look at this one. All right. So this one right now is currently trading at $29 a share. Right. So what they do, so they basically provide concrete materials for like construction or whatnot. Right. So part of the infrastructure bill, they want to fix the roads, they want to fix the highways, they want to do all that good stuff, right? So that's part of the reason why I got in this, because I remember around the time when Biden won, which was around this time, right? November, this stock was at like $18 a share, right? See that right there? This was an $18 stock around that time when Biden won, right there. You guys see that? It was an $18 stock. So that's what first caught my eye with this one right here. And I've been in it ever since. And it's been going just steady up. It's been going steady up the whole time. And now it's at $29 a share. You know what I mean? So this is just like an example of just paying attention to what's going on around you and taking advantage of that, right? So this is something that you guys, this is definitely still a good play right here. SUM, Summit Material. Okay. Let me see. If anybody got any stocks they want me to look at, let me know. Oh yeah, I spoke about gold. I mentioned last week. How's that looking? Yo, how come you bought gold? There's a method to my madness, kid. And look what happened. Matter of fact, let's look right here, so you guys can just see it clearly. Gold stock. I'm gonna tell you two reasons why. First, I'm gonna gold stock price. Right? Let's look at the 5-day for gold. Look like we up, right? We was right here, right? And look where we at now with gold. Right? That's a nice little gain with gold. Nice little. Sometimes you gotta just take the easy ones. You get me? The easy ones. You gotta just take it. When it's right in your face, you just gotta take it. Right? And I'm gonna show you why gold though. So now I'm gonna go to stock charts for gold. I'm gonna put you guys on the game. Something that I read in the book. 5, 10, 20. No, actually, no. I'm bugging. I'm gonna do the 200. Then I'm gonna do 5 and 20. Just so I can show you something about gold real quick. It's free game right here. Just bear with me. No. I need this to be 5. This is gonna need to be a 200 day. All right, perfect, cool. All right, so this is the price right here, right? You guys see those bars? Those are the price right there. All right. So now we know the price is, right? So that's the price. So gold's been on a downtrend, right? Now what we do with gold is I'm gonna scale it back. So this is a daily chart, but I'm gonna go to a weekly, right? Weekly, so we could go back further. Now, boom. Now we could go further, all the way back to 2019, right? Now, this is gold right here on a yearly chart right here. All right, you guys see that? So the reason why I decided to buy gold right here, because in the year span, this was the cheapest gold's ever been since last year. You get me? So that means all this time people been buying up gold for way higher price, right? Because gold, the shares is trading. It was, when I mentioned it, it was trading at like 1999, 1998, right? And now it's trading at 21, right? Which is one of my favorite numbers. That's lit. But so that's the cheapest that it's been that's the cheapest that gold has been in a year span. So that's the only reason why. And when it comes to gold, right? Hedge funds, they always buy gold, right? They always buy gold. Gold is a hedge for them. Gold is a hedge for them, right? They always buy gold. So me knowing that hedge funds are always buying gold, and I look at the gold chart, and hedge funds the whole time, they've been buying gold. But look, this is the price that they've been buying it at. They've been buying it at $24. They've been buying it at $26. They've been buying it at $27, $28, $30. This is the price that they've been buying it at, $26, $25. That's the price that people been buying it for the past year. But me, I'm going to get in when it's super low. So I caught it when the lowest had been, which was at previous support, which is right here, which was last year. That's the previous support it was at. So I bought it right there, and now we steady climbing up. Now that doesn't mean that gold is going to shoot up all the way back to $25 a share or $30 a share, but I know for sure, not for sure, but chances are I probably bought it at the lowest it's ever been, at the lowest it's going to be for the rest of the year. And that's when it comes to you're buying and hold. That's what you want to do. You want to buy stocks when they at their low, right? Another one, let's look at Walmart, for example. So that's why I bought gold, because hedge funds buy gold. So, and gold is always a good place, especially when they print money. Gold tends to go up, but it hasn't been going up crazy because people have been buying a Bitcoin. But let me put Walmart real quick. I think I spoke about Walmart for like, people probably got tired of me talking about Walmart, man. But I'm gonna just brag about Walmart real quick. People could have threw the house on Walmart and it would have been good. That's how confident. It was too safe of a bet. All right. Walmart right here. You guys remember Walmart, right? I kept speaking about this one. When did I speak about this one? Remember? Right? The whole beginning of last month. Look at the bottom for Walmart. Look at that. You guys see that for Walmart? That's the bottom right there. That's the bottom. At 128. And it's been shooting straight up since then. Been shooting straight up. And you know why? Because Walmart, this is what you call a Dow stock, right? A Dow is like one of the heavy hitters, right? You got like one of your big boys, companies that's basically been around for like over more than 30, 40 years, right? That's not going nowhere. That's what Walmart is, right? Walmart's never going to go to zero. Now let's look at Walmart let's look at this out. Let's expand this out, right? You guys see what I see with Walmart? So when I bought Walmart, this was the lowest it's been. Look at this. For the whole year, that was the lowest it's been since then. So that's why I'm like, I gotta buy Walmart. I'm never gonna get an opportunity again to buy Walmart. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna get an opportunity. So I gotta buy Walmart. So that's why I bought Walmart, man. From a technical standpoint, it's just like, it fits. And plus Walmart too, they doing the vaccine shots in Walmart. So that's more money for them by the government. You know? Yeah, I heard Walmart's about to buy the BTC. Because you know in Walmart, what they have in a lot of Walmarts, they have like those money centers and stuff like that. They be having the MoneyGrams and stuff like that. And, you know, I personally think that crypto is gonna benefit the third world countries way more so than it's gonna benefit us. Like I just feel like us first world countries, we're really gonna benefit more so from like investing standpoint, but just from the use. Third world countries and stuff are going to use it way more because it's way more faster. It's decentralized. You don't got to have a bank. You don't got to have, like, the barrier of entry is very low, you know, and it's peer to peer. So, so if Walmart is doing that too, buying Bitcoin, then that means that means they know what they're doing. It's just like PayPal. PayPal bought Bitcoin because for transactions, you know, Square bought Bitcoin for transactions. So. That's a good play by them. Definitely a good play. But yeah, Walmart shot up, man. Walmart shot up. That was an easy one. Another play too that I'm on. I be doing stuff that like people like. Yeah, average Joes ain't on the stuff I'm doing, man. Like, look at this right here. Like, who else you know trading bonds? You're not going to see that on Reddit. You ain't going to see him talk about bonds on Reddit. All right, so this is a spec trade for me, TMF, right? So this is the bond trade. So basically, when bonds go down, this goes down, right? And this has to do with interest rates. So when interest rates right? So this is bonds from daily. Let's go to a weekly real quick. You see that? You see what I see? So this is the lowest bond has ever been in a long time. This is going all the way back since mid 2019. So I'm trying to take advantage of that. Because once interest rates go back up, this should go back up. Bonds should go back up, right? Because a lot of elderly people, not elderly people, but a lot of old people who are later in retirements, they don't invest all their money into stocks, right? The people who manage their money, what they do is like they'll do like, let's say 60% bonds, and then they'll do 40% stocks, right? Or like let's say they'll do 40% bonds, 40% stocks, 10% gold, 10% silver, or like whatever the case is. That's how they'll do it. But bonds is always usually safe, what they say, right? Because I'm gonna show you why. They say bonds are usually safe, right? So, and the reason why they say bonds usually safe because bonds usually just go up over time, right? This is like a historical chart, bonds. So this is the lowest that it's been in a while. So that's the reason why I'm just giving this a little spec play. So that's why I'm in this right here. TMF. All right. All right, man. If anybody got anybody's before I wrap it up, let me know if there's anything you're looking at. This was a good session. Spoke about it a lot. Let me know who's still on there. I wish I could see. Who's still on here? Yeah, man. So yeah, just focus on the buy and hold, because right now it's still too choppy for the trades, you know. So just focus on the buy and hold, good companies. Because what's funny is sometimes you invest in buy and hold companies and they end up looking like a trade because they go up. So look at some SUM. Look at Zillow. I love Zillow right now, heavy Zillow, and also like I also like EXPI still. All the cryptos with BAT, Matic, Chainlink, Mana, USDP I like a lot too, Zim. You know what I'm saying? So you appreciate you, my brother. I'm always trying to drop the gems, man. You know what I'm saying? Always. Now let's get the market to react how we want it. You know what I'm saying? And we good. I'ma holler at y'all, man. Be safe. Peace.